audience. Here is Muhammad Shafee, and I have come here for a new topic and new discussion. So, the today topic is related to the secrets on building lasting habits. So, for this conversation, I will invite the chatgpt to discuss the further into the matters. Hello, ChatGPT. How are you?
Hello, I'm doing great, thank you. I hope you're doing well too. What's on your mind today?
Yes, I come back with the new topic.
Awesome, I'm excited to dive into something new. Feel free to let me know what topic you'd like to explore and we can get started.
Thank you. Today I will discuss with you on the secrets for building lasting habits.
That sounds like a fantastic topic. Building lasting habits is definitely an impactful area. Whenever you're ready, we can dive into the strategies, tips, and insights to help make those habits stick.
Okay, my first question is, what do you think makes a habit lasting instead of temporary?
That's a great question. I think what really makes a habit lasting is consistency combined with a strong sense of purpose and motivation. When a habit is tied to meaningful goals and aligns with your values, it's more likely to stick. Also, starting small and building gradually helps make the habit more manageable and less overwhelming. And of course, tracking progress, celebrating small wins, and being kind to yourself during setbacks all contribute to making a habit sustainable over time.
Thank you. And the next question, why do so many people struggle to maintain new habits?
That's a really common challenge. Often people struggle because they set overly ambitious goals right from the start, which can feel overwhelming and lead to burnout. Another reason is a lack of immediate results. So people lose motivation when they don't see quick progress. Habits also need consistency, and sometimes life gets in the way, leading to interruptions. Additionally, not having a clear plan or accountability can make it harder to stay on track. And finally, sometimes habits are not aligned with personal values or interests, which makes them harder to maintain.
Okay, how important is motivation compared to discipline when building habits?
That's a great comparison. Both motivation and discipline play important roles. Motivation often kickstarts the habit and provides that initial drive and excitement. However, motivation can be fickle and might fluctuate over time. That's where discipline comes in. Discipline helps you stay consistent even when motivation wanes. Over time, discipline can help turn those actions into automatic behaviors. So while motivation can get you started, discipline is what sustains the habit in the long run.
What role does environment play in shaping and sustaining habits?
Environment plays a huge role. A supportive environment can make it much easier to build and maintain habits. For instance, if you set up your space to encourage the behavior you want, like having healthy snacks within easy reach or keeping workout gear visible, you're more likely to follow through. On the other hand, a distracting or cluttered environment can make it harder to stay consistent. Also, social influences matter a lot. Being around people who support and practice the same habits can reinforce your own commitment. Ultimately, shaping your environment to support your goals can make a big difference in how successfully you maintain your habits.
How can someone start small when building a new habit, and why is that important?
Starting small is all about breaking the habit down into manageable, bite-sized steps. For example, if you want to build a habit of exercising, you might start with just 5 minutes a day. This approach is important because it lowers the barrier to getting started and reduces the likelihood of feeling overwhelmed. It also helps build confidence and creates positive reinforcement, making it more likely that you'll stick with it. Over time, these small consistent actions build momentum and gradually lead to bigger changes without causing burnout. This incremental approach makes building lasting habits much more sustainable and enjoyable.
What is habit stacking and how does it help create long term change?
Habit stacking is a technique where you pair a new habit with an existing one. Essentially, you leverage the habit you already do consistently as a cue for the new behavior. For example, if you already brush your teeth every morning, you can stack a new habit like doing a quick stretch right after brushing your teeth. This method helps because it takes advantage of the brain's natural tendency to follow established routines, making it easier to adopt the new habit. Over time, habit stacking builds a chain of positive behaviors, reinforcing consistency and ultimately leading to long term change in a more effortless way.
How can tracking your habits improve consistency?
Tracking your habits can be really powerful because it provides tangible evidence of your progress, which helps keep you motivated. When you see your streaks or your gradual improvements, it reinforces the behavior and encourages you to keep going. It also helps you identify patterns like times of day when you're more likely to succeed or when you might need extra support. Plus, tracking can help you stay accountable, whether that's through a journal, an app, or even sharing your progress with someone else. All of these factors combined help build consistency and make it more likely that the habit will stick over time.
What common mistakes do people make when trying to build new habits?
There are definitely a few common pitfalls. One big mistake is setting goals that are too ambitious right from the start, which can lead to burnout or discouragement. Another common error is lacking consistency, like skipping days or not building a routine, which can make it harder for the habit to stick. Some people also try to change too many habits at once, which can spread their efforts too thin. Another mistake is not having a clear plan or not tracking progress, which can make it harder to stay accountable. And finally, sometimes people don't build in enough flexibility. So when life gets in the way, they give up entirely. Avoiding these pitfalls can definitely help in building lasting habits.
Nice, the answer is there. And the other question, uh, how can someone handle setback without giving up on their habits?
That's a really important aspect. The key is to adopt a mindset of resilience and self compassion. When setbacks happen, it's important not to be too hard on yourself. One approach is to reflect on what caused the setback and learn from it rather than seeing it as a failure. It's also helpful to have a flexible approach, allowing yourself to adjust your plan as needed. Another great tactic is to celebrate small wins and progress, even if it's not perfect. And finally, having a support system like friends, family, or a community can provide encouragement and accountability. By being kind to yourself and staying adaptable, you can bounce back from setbacks and keep moving forward with your habits.
How do rewards and positive reinforcement help in farming habits?
Rewards and positive reinforcement are really effective because they help create a sense of satisfaction and motivation. When you reward yourself for completing a habit, your brain associates that behavior with a positive outcome, making you more likely to repeat it. Over time, this positive feedback loop strengthens the habit and makes it more enjoyable. Rewards don't have to be big, even small incentives like taking a break or enjoying a treat can reinforce the behavior. This kind of reinforcement helps build positive associations and keeps you engaged and committed in the long run.
Okay, how can someone avoid burnout when trying to start multiple habits at once?
That's a really important consideration. One way to avoid burnout is to focus on one habit at a time or to start with small, manageable changes. It's helpful to prioritize the habits that are most important to you and then build from there. Also, giving yourself plenty of grace and allowing for flexibility is key. If you miss a day, it's important not to get discouraged. Another strategy is to integrate habits into your existing routine so they feel more natural and less like a chore. And of course, taking regular breaks, practicing self care, and celebrating small wins can help maintain your energy and enthusiasm.
Very nice, ChatGPT. Your answer was so very uh, admirable. I would like to ask the last question: how can accountability partners or community support help to maintain habits?
Thank you so much, and I'm glad you found the answers helpful. Accountability partners and community support can be incredibly beneficial. Having an accountability partner means you have someone to check in with regularly, which helps keep you motivated and accountable. They can offer encouragement, celebrate your successes, and help you navigate setbacks. Community support, on the other hand, provides a sense of belonging and shared purpose. Being part of a group with similar goals can boost your commitment and offer diverse perspectives and tips. Ultimately, knowing that others are on the same journey can make the process more enjoyable and sustainable.
Thank you so very much, ChatGPT, for such a nice response. Thank you.
You're very welcome. I'm always happy to help. If you have any more questions in the future, just let me know. Have a wonderful day.
Bye bye.
Bye bye. Take care and talk to you soon.